Welcome to round 2 of the 2019 MotoGP season. We're here in Argentina, one of the furthest destinations that riders, teams and international fans must make. The Autódromo of Termas de Hondo is the home of unpredictability and drama. So last year, rain caused chaos as race direction declared it a wet race, but with a rapidly drying track, Jack Miller was the only one to go out on the grid on pole position with slick tires. Realizing it was the right strategy call, the rest of the riders decided to evacuate the grid to go into the pits to change into slicks. This gave us one of the strangest ever looking starting grids in MotoGP history. But it's time to put 2019 behind us. We're here at Termas de Hondo for the 2019 Argentinian Grand Prix. Track walk with Miguel Oliveira, so thank you, Miguel, for joining us. What is special about this layout?
Yeah, well, the layout of the track is quite nice. First of all, it's a short track but fast. We have two interesting points. One of them would be the uphill left corner going into the last sector, and actually the last braking point, which is this one. The track is very, very wide, and you basically entered in a high speed into the last corner. So you need to brake with a lot of lean angle, which is one of the most tricky things to do, and to really stop the bike. And you can't go very wide in this corner because the finish line is very close to the last corner, which is a left-hander, and you really need to cut the inside.
So what would be your best memory here in Argentina?
I don't know, I would say the first pole position with KTM. That was a quite special moment because it was our first year into the category, and to make on the second race immediately a good result, even though if it was just a qualifying, everyone was really happy, including myself. So it was for sure really nice.
One of the things that's pretty particular about you is that you're a professional rider, but you're also studying.
Yeah.
And you're studying to become a dentist?
A dentist, yeah.
So how is that going? And how can you do both?
So for me it was tricky, but now since I entered university it's easier because I can do everything at my own rhythm. They're
flexible?
Yes.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Miguel, for taking the time to talk to us, and best of luck for the weekend.
Thank you guys.
Danilo, if you had to describe the Argentinian Grand Prix in one word, what would it be?
Unpredictable. Passion. Slippery.
Stressful. Loud.
Long trip.
Strange. Strange.
Okay.
283. Okay.
Quite slow.
Ooh, you were faster actually than your teammate.
How much he did?
0.283. So you're good.
Close.
Who wants to begin?
Him is the rocky one, so he will start.
Ooh, so 0.270, Alex.
Wow, that was so fast!
No, I'm starting. Sure.
Well,
but it's changing also the time of the lights.
Of course.
This is good, eh?
It's Dad Marquez. Wait. A jump start.
No.
A Marquez that jump starts a race. Oh my God. We're gonna do this again. Okay. Ooh, not bad. Thank you.
Okay.
We'll check the ranking.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. Ooh, okay. You know your brother might have been a bit faster than you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I cannot be faster everywhere. No, it's a joke.
Okay.
266.
Not bad.
¿Es good or no?
And now it's time for Team Buddies!
My little buddy.
So I'm going to ask you a series of questions and you need to let me know which one of the two you believe is more inclined to do one or the other. Who keeps the engineers longest in the pit box?
At the moment, it's me.
Who is the better piano player?
No doubt about it.
I think so.
And luckily, I would love to play like him, but at the moment I'm touching the piano, not playing it.
Who is the best cook?
You never cook to me. You are good on that?
You never, but I think... I did last week my first poached egg. That's
my wife do a very nice poached egg.
So if you had Joan coming over for dinner at your house, what would you cook?
I don't know if there is a race after something heavy, like something with potato. I don't know the name. This white cream to make him heavy, you know.
Which one of the two has the best taste in clothing?
I think Johan. I mean, when I see Johan, he's dressing. He's quite classic,
Okay.
but he's elegant, you know.
Look, this is a style, so that's why.
You see, he's quite classic, and I'm quite
Yeah.
more. You know, it's different styles. I don't think no
But
one
it's
is.
my girlfriend that take the clothes for me, so I have no taste.
Which one of the two works out the most?
Paul.
I don't know if he puts what he trained on the social networks. This is also. I put quite a lot, but I think he's hiding it.
Yeah?
He don't want to show it.
Are you hiding it?
I don't
Quite
know.
a lot. Yeah, look at the face.
Oh, but if we go now to run or cycling, he will be stronger than me. So.
Oh, come on.
Who tells the best joke?
He's very good on that. He's very good on that.
Who's likely to be the fastest KTM rider this weekend?
He's trusting himself. Yeah, we need
I
to
like
say
this
that.
track.
If I put that, I will be really mad. But
No,
he's fast here. He said.
Well, thank you guys for joining
Thank
us
you
for the
very
game,
much.
and best of luck.
Thank you.
We're leaving the track now to head over to a pre-event to see how the riders get on with a little bit of golf. Are you feeling confident for today's game?
Yeah, because my team is looking good, but for me, we are lucky that it comes only the best one, because if it's for me, we are a bit...
Rodrigo's got to go for it. There's a home race beckoning. Listen to the crowd. They're going absolutely wild here in Argentina. Binder's going to squeeze Rodrigo out wide. Rodrigo is going to be on the turn. Oh no! He's lost it. Massia's going to win.
It's unbelievable. The checker flag is out. He was pole. He wins here in Argentina.
So do you think there's any similarities at all with racing?
No, I think what can help you. That's another ball lost, John. Yeah.
No, I got it.
Yeah. No, I think it teaches you to, because golf is one of the most frustrating things I've ever done, because you hit a good shot and then you hit a bad one, but it's so small the difference. So I think for your brain it can be good just to try. And when I first started, I was throwing clubs and getting really angry, and I've learned to be a bit more chilled, and I think that helps also for the racing.
Yeah, turn 7 as well. That's caught Sam Lowe's out. Let's catch what happened to the British rider.
He's just lost the front, hasn't he?
We're just going to make a pit stop just to pick up John's ball.
Through the line.
So this is it. This is a last-minute buggy race. We're gonna try to make it happen, aren't we? Yeah. We need to make it happen. So supposedly this is full gas finish line, and unfortunately we're gonna be in. Actually, no, we made it. Yes! Yes, we made it. So we're just about to come into the factory Ducati pit box to speak with Andrea Dovizioso, suspension technician from Ollins, to get a little bit more insight on how the suspension setup is done for the Argentinian Grand Prix. The main reason why we're here to see you is to talk about the important role that the rear suspension plays, especially here in Argentina.
The trick here is that the surface doesn't offer that much grip, but it also got some long corners and some fast direction changes. So what you basically were doing, you have low grip level, would be you would go softer with the rear suspension. This is the shock absorber from the Ducati.
Okay.
It looks like this. And what you would start with, you would probably change the spring first, go to softer spring than you would normally use. What we would do would working most with changing the spring and what we call the preload. That is a set number that you start. So when the spring is put on the shock, it's preloaded. So that basically sets your height of the bike as well. So basically what you would do, you take the spring off. Like this. You have to watch your fingers. This way, and then you would slide it off, and then you would choose whatever spring rate you want to put on. And basically here is where we can set the preload. We can adjust it when the rider comes in. We put a little hose on this one, so when this sits in the bike, put this on, and then we have a pressurized container we put on, so that we can adjust this nut so we can put more or less preload on the bike. Have a good time. See you. Bye-bye.
I'm getting kicked out. Bikes are almost ready and it's almost time to go racing, so let's see what happens.
Marc Marquez crushes the opposition in Argentina. His first win of 2019.
There you have it, end of the Argentinian Grand Prix with a dominating Marc Marquez that started off from pole position, opening up a gap of 9.8 seconds, the biggest for the Spanish rider in dry conditions. He also benefited from the battle for second between Rossi and Dovizioso that saw Rossi overtake Dovizioso on the last lap and take in second position. This was Valentino Rossi's first podium since Sachsenring 2018. After the second round, we see Marc Marquez take the lead in the championship by 4 points over Andrea Dovizioso, closely followed by Valentino Rossi, who is only 10 points behind Dovi. This is it from us here in Argentina. In 2 weeks' time, we'll be in Austria for the Grand Prix of the Americas. Until then, don't forget to subscribe to Red Bull Motorsports. See you next time.